Yeah, what's up, gods? Welcome back to the Gods of Game. And I am your host, Flight School. I am a god of game. This is your first time joining us, man. It's just a safe place where we chop up game. You know, I teach you how to get women, keep women, how to boss yourself up. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications so you can stay up on when I drop new content. You're not gonna find anything like this on YouTube anywhere. So you definitely want to bring your notepad to take notes. If you've seen the last video, I started reading this book called The Mac Within by Tariq Nasheed, the Holy Book of Game. And it's just that, man. This book was put out in 2005, but the game in it is timeless. And if you missed the first video, go back to the first video, man. It's a lot of good information in that. I already read the introduction to the book, but we're about to jump right in, and I'm going ahead and start at chapter 1. And I'm just going to chop it up and show you boys how you can apply all this game to your life, right? So chapter 1, the Mac in you. Every man has the potential to be a Mac. It's as simple as that. Every man. Yes, that means you too. The question is, to what degree? There's first degree Macs, second degree Macs, third degree Macs. I'll break it down for you. First degree Macs. When a man becomes sexually active for the first time, he automatically becomes a first degree Mac. And after he gets his first taste of sex, he wants to know two things and two things only. How can I get more women? And how can I get better women? And in the mind of most first degree Macs, more is better. So the first degree Mac spends most of his time trying to figure out how to get more and better women. Even if the first degree Mac settles for subpar women, he still has a secret desire to have better, which brings us to second degree Macs. Second degree Macs are guys who are more experienced and who have figured out effective techniques into getting women. The second degree Mac's primary focus in life is to get as many notches under his belt, that's it, sexual partners as possible. These guys are commonly known as players. Second degree Mac is the highest level of macking that the average man will reach in his life. That's because the average man has been taught to value sex over everything else. The third degree Mac. The third degree Mac have been through their player stage and have decided to upgrade their game. The third degree Mac understands that when it comes to females, it's all about quality over quantity. The third degree Mac knows that one top-notch female is better than 20 chicken heads. This book will get you to third degree Mac level of macking. And once you reach the third degree level of macking, you've truly tapped into your Mac within. Now let's touch on that for a second. First degree Mac is obviously when a guy loses his virginity. You know, it's that wonderful feeling that we all had at one time. As soon as we got it, the first thought you had was, oh, I need more of this. How can I get more of this? And is it better out there? How can I get better? Shit, maybe the first time you wasn't the best in bed, so you want to know how you can get better, right? But 9 times out of 10, instead of going to somebody who know better, we usually go to our homeboys or get advice from the streets. And we spend too many years chasing the wrong type of bitches after that. And actually, your first sexual experience sets your type. I'm gonna make another video on that later on too, but it sets your type. Like me, I lost my virginity to a Panamanian bitch, right? Long hair, light skin, and to this day, I find myself liking more lighter skinned women with longer hair. I like all women, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing against my dark skinned sisters. I love dark skinned women. But my overall type would have to be lighter skinned, exotic looking women, just because that's who I lost my virginity to. Just think about it. Think about who you lost your virginity to, and think about your type. 9 times out of 10, that's your type, because that's your first taste of the other side, right? Then we got the second degree Macs, players. Second degree Macs is what most boys probably gonna end up doing. They think that's the holy grail of manhood. As many women as possible, right? They just want to fuck anything moving, you know, and unfortunately, they end up playing that game most of their life, well into their 30s and 40s, and they never get it together. It's just about how many bitches can I get and how soon can I get them. You know, they figured out, little techniques on how to pull a woman fairly easy. So now the whole game is how much pussy can I get? Man, a lot of boys put that shit over money, put that shit over bossing themselves up. Think about it, man. How many niggas you know living with their mama, right? But be fucking a gang of bitches, driving these bitches' cars, have bitches out there fighting over them and shit like that. You know, they take pride in the fact that they can sling as much dick as possible. We all know those type of cats. Those are second degree max. You never want to get stuck on that plateau because that's going to stifle your life, you know, in the long run. You know, that's not going to help you reach your full potential. That's why I advise bossing yourself up way before you even get into this trying to pull a women game, man. I don't give a damn if it take 5 years for you to get to the level you want to improve in yourself. The women going to be there. After them 5 years, bitches still going to be there. They not going nowhere. They ain't falling off the face of the earth, my man. So give yourself some time, boss yourself up, man. You don't want to get stuck in that player stage, man, because that's going to stifle your growth. The third degree Mac, quality over quantity. You know, that's the level where you want to reach. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm part of the 10th degree Mac. Like, I'm well beyond the third degree. You know what I'm saying? Even my wife, I settled down with, she ain't no average bitch. Like, my wife is an attorney at the state attorney's office. Like, she's a boss. I'm a boss. That's when you start to find bitches that got shit going for theyself. And you realize if you get with this bitch and y'all boss up together, you know, y'all could become what y'all call a power couple and really make some moves to really give you that life you want. Being a player and fucking around ain't gonna get you shit. Find you one good bitch that's a boss and boss up with that. If you young, I ain't saying settle down. I ain't saying settle down. You know, if you young, have your fun, man. Go out there, the world is yours. But when you get to my age, you want to have already hit that third degree Mac level to where you could pull a quality bitch, you know, and just live out your life like that. The foundation of a true Mac. What you must first understand about the game is that Macking starts in the mind. It doesn't start when you get an NBA contract. It doesn't start when you get a record deal. It doesn't start when you buy some new rims, a Rolex or Escalade. If you need material things to make you feel like a Mac, what will happen when you lose these things? You won't feel like a Mac anymore. Let's say you get women based on what your car looks like. If your car was to be repossessed or put in the shop, you wouldn't get women anymore. Or let's say you get women strictly because you have a hit song on the charts at the moment. What's gonna happen when you don't have them hits anymore? That's right, no more women. That's why it's important to focus on having game. You can lose all your superficial material possessions, but the game can never be taken away from you. That's why you must understand Macking starts in the mind. Macking is all about how you view yourself. Because if you see yourself in your own mind, it's the way others will eventually see you. If you see yourself as a sucker or insecure, others will see you that way too. But if you see yourself as a boss, people will treat you like one. That's real talk, man. That's real game right there. I mean, I think that whole paragraph is self-explanatory, man. A lot of y'all boys, y'all coming at these hoes wallet first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paying for the pussy, man. A lot of y'all boys think if y'all get a Rolex or a new chain or some diamonds, that's gonna attract a bitch. It will attract a bitch because bitches like shiny things, but bitches like tricks too. And they know 9 times out of 10 niggas like that ready to spend that bag. But you don't want to be that, man. You want to let your demeanor talk for yourself. You want to let the way you carry yourself, the way you move, you know, the words that come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You always want to represent yourself as a boss at all times. And it comes from up here. It comes from actually bossing yourself up. I can't say that enough. Actually bossing yourself up and putting yourself in a position mentally where you feel like what you are. Once you feel like a boss up here, that's going to show on the outside. I know a lot of y'all watch YouTube videos and a lot of the boys tell y'all, you got to walk, stand up straight with your chest out and sit this way and keep a broad masculine stance and sit this way. That's cool, but all that shit could be faked. But what you gotta understand is, man, you only can fake for so long. The real you is gonna come out eventually. And a lot of these bitches really up on their game, man. Bitches know if a nigga faking or not. Trust me, these women ain't stupid. They'll play along and whisper in your ear and tell you what you wanna hear, but that's how they do it. That's the game. That's how they get you to give them what the fuck they want. But they know who's soft and who ain't because it's hard to keep up a facade. You know what I'm talking about? Boss yourself up, man. Get that confidence within yourself. So when you walk around and you walk in the room, you always hear a woman say shit like they want a man that can just, when he walk in the room, all eyes on them, or they just suck the life out the room. That's what you want to be, man. You want to be magnetic. And that all starts with how you feel inside, man. How you feel inside is what's going to show on the outside. Boss yourself up, man. Get that confidence, and you won't need no money, man. You could be driving a motherfucking Nissan Sentra and be pulling bitches that look like Beyonce, man. You don't need no Rolls Royce. You don't need no Lamborghini. All those things are good to have. Only buy those things if you personally want them, not for no bitch. Confidence is a must. The most important tool for potential Mac is self-confidence. When you have confidence, you look like a winner, and everyone, fine women included, loves to be around a winner. When you have confidence, it shows not only in your words, but in your non-verbal cues as well. People always come up to me asking for clever pickup lines to use on women. And I tell them it's not about the pickup lines, it's about having confidence. I tell the same guys what to say verbatim. But if they don't have the confidence to back up those words, they're going to get shut down by females anyway. When you have confidence to back up your words, you can say just about anything to a female and look fly. You can walk up to a bitch and tell her weave is out of place and she'll still be feeling you. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I always get emails from guys saying things like, hey Tariq, I don't have my own place, I don't have a car, I don't have a job. So what's the best way for me to get females under these circumstances? I tell these guys to get their priorities in order and to work on areas where they are lacking that make them insecure before stepping to women. If you're trying to match to a female, you have things that you're insecure about, you may find yourself lacking confidence and focusing on whether or not the female is going to find out about them rather than the quality of your game. You can't be 100% on point with your game if you're wondering what a female would think when she finds out you live with your mama. Your game can't be up to par if you're wondering what she'll think if you pull up to her crib in a bucket. So that's why it's important for a potential Mac to not try to mask or hide his shortcomings, but to rectify them. A player must focus on stacking his paper first. A player must focus on increasing his game first. If you have issues with being out of shape, you must focus on working out. But guess what? After you get your game together, after you stack your paper, after you get your hustle on, those same females are going to be there. So that's chapter 1. So let's recap. So pretty much he's saying the same thing I've been told y'all boys, man. Don't worry about the things that you don't have right now. Get yourself together, stack your money up, get your hustle on, man. Them same bitches are going to be there. No matter how long it takes for you to get yourself together, they're going to be there when it's done, man. What this chapter is also saying is, no matter if you don't have anything, if you have game, you valuable. Because your game is everything, right? You ever been in the mall and seen a bad bitch with a nigga and ask yourself, how that nigga get that bitch? I guarantee it ain't because he got a Rolls Royce or he got a Rolex. I guarantee it's because his game on point. The rapper Iceberg got a line in the song that say, you could have money like Bill Gates and should be sliding with a fool living in his mama basement. Your game is everything. I know 400-pound niggas that got some of the baddest bitches you ever want to see in your life. If you got confidence in yourself, that's all you really need. Confidence and a slick mouthpiece, a vernacular, a spectacular vernacular, you know? Able to put your words together, your game. Your game is the value. You the value. Your game is the value. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you how to get them. But if you don't got the confidence to pull it off, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna make a video where I'm gonna give you a phrase. I'm gonna tell you how to say it. I'm gonna give you the psychology on why it worked. It's gonna give you a 90% chance to fuck on the first date. Foolproof. And it's gonna work every time. It's a question where she can't say no to. But what you gonna do after she ready? How you gonna close out the end of the night? You still gotta seal the deal. The phrase is only half the work. You still gotta be a man. You still gotta mac up. You still gotta alpha up. You still gotta close the deal. You still gotta make the move. If you ain't got confidence and you just looking for cool words or pickup lines or easy way out, it ain't gonna work for you anyway. So hit the like, hit the notification bell, subscribe, leave the comments down below if there's any questions I can ask for you players. I'll definitely answer it. Stay tuned for more videos. I got more videos coming. Remember, take notes, man. Take notes. Nobody else on YouTube giving y'all this information but me. I used to be where y'all at. I want to see y'all boys get to the level where I'm at, comfortably. So, till next time.